Sorry for postpone this meeting. Yeah, I got home. I just got home. Sorry.
Oh, it's actually better for me because
Okay.
at 8 a.m. there's so much traffic. I was driving very
Yeah, yeah.
very fast to the office, and when I see like you changed the time, I was like, oh, great, thank you so much.
Never mind.
So it's all good. Yeah, we need to do something that the like suits you. This meeting is more like touch base, and let's just touch base and understand
Okay.
the process, and then try to deliver some good results. Yeah. So good evening to you, Chloe and Tube.
Good morning.
Let me
Good
call you
morning.
from my
Maybe
office
you
phone.
you
I
need
don't.
to say good night. Good evening.
Good evening and good morning to me.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's talk. I don't know. You want to start? Just any questions you have about this process, like
Yeah.
the objective of the meeting or something? Yeah.
Yeah. I want you to go first to overview to us.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that, and then after that, maybe we also just do a little bit of introduction, so we learn about each other a little bit. I don't know because I don't know your backgrounds.
Oh.
I mean, I
Okay.
can start with me first, and then if you want, I mean, would be nice just to see your background, like where you studied and what
Okay.
is your
Fine.
experience.
That's
What is
fine.
your experience in what areas, etc. Just a little short summary. So I'll start with me. So you can just call me Beck, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm originally from Kazakhstan. I worked actually for about 25 years now in the oil industry, mainly in two service companies. Schlumberger, I started in Schlumberger, and then I moved to Baker Hughes, and now I'm in Diamondback. And I worked in about 15 countries around the world. The closest to Thailand would be Malaysia for 5 years in Kuala Lumpur. And I visited Thailand a couple of times just as a tourist, not Bangkok, more like just the areas where you can swim. I forgot the places I went to, and and that's it. Yeah. So my background is well logging, petrophysics. So anything to do with like physical well logging, just like Ryan, I worked in the field also, acquired the data. So if we can, during these meetings, we can discuss about those things. If you have any questions about logging or tools, how they operate in the field, we can talk about that. And yeah, I'm now in Diamondback in charge of petrophysics here. Well, basically, here the management wants all these logs to be processed, interpreted, and stuff. So you are aware of that. All right, let's go around then.
To
If
you
you,
or me?
yeah,
Me?
yeah. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead, Chloe.
Okay. Okay, sure. I'm Floy, as you know. I study at geological science at Chiang Mai University at northern of Thailand. Yeah. So I've been working with Ryan for a year. Yeah, mainly in
Oh,
petrophysics. Yep.
oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Most of my work is field of QC and data preparation and petrol interpretation. Yeah.
Excellent.
I work a lot with a multi-well project in Permian Basin. Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
I'm still pretty early in my career. So yeah, I'm happy to work with you, Nabek.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, cool.
That's
Wow,
why
yeah,
he sent him to us.
excellent. Yeah, that's great. And you meet sometimes in the off like you have an office, or how do you meet there, like all of you together?
Mm,
Or or just like somewhere, maybe like a restaurant or coffee place, maybe, yeah? I mean, like for a work with Ryan, I mean.
for work, we
Like it how
usually
uh-huh.
meet at his condo.
Oh, okay. I
Kind
see.
of weird.
Okay. Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah, but mostly you work from home.
Yep. Right.
All right, cool. All right, then let me share my screen. That's great. So we understand each other, and then I'm looking forward that we basically, let me just show you the file that I developed here that I would like to get your opinion about it. I'm just gonna share my screen 1 second. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, I started about 3.5 months ago here in
Mhm.
uh, in Diamondback,
Yep.
and since I arrived, I basically tried to understand the process, what everybody is doing here and stuff. So what I have in my mind is that there is no database of logs here, just to start, because people are asking like how many wells you processed, what are the issues, what, etc., etc. So what I want to do is basically I just want to I started basically populating this kind of file where I judged like I mapped out the whole process. So API number of the well name, where the last file is.
Mm-hmm.
Then I take field information from the log header. I fill out that information. So when the job happened,
Oh, it's a lot.
and then and then I start processing. So from here onward, it's processing inside the interactive petrophysics software. So these are the things I check inside the IP. I check it against Petra database. Here, all the geologists are using software called Petra. And inside this software, the well name, company name, field name has to be the one that is inside Petra. In IP, sometimes it's incorrect. So I go to Petra and I try to make sure in IP the well name and everything is correct. Then I load tops. I use these apps that Ryan created for us, like
Every
rename and
name.
curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then load normalized. There is a normalized gamma ray and neutron data that created by Ben Davis, the
Mm-hmm.
geologist advisor here.
Yeah, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, right. And then I ran some computation. I created some new addition to this workflow, creating some sort of computation to quickly see the different formation types, like
Oh.
mainly three types: carbonate, siliciclastics,
Mm-hmm.
and calcareous rock. It's from the book. I will share with you later the book. There
Okay.
is a digital book about from the it's it's basically Bureau of Economic Geology based here in Permian Basin. They
Mm-hmm.
created this kind of like a book, and where they discuss three different pages. So I use their workflow to create quick pages, and then I go through depth matching, renaming curves, using this auto super duper plot to create the bad hole flag areas, then
Mm-hmm.
then correct the curves. Then I go to splicing. I notice in Ryan's workflow, when he does this auto super duper plot for the
Yep.
whole well, it
Mm-hmm.
also somehow the whole well data has changed, So what I'm doing, I'm only doing the splice only in those places where the data was,
Mhm.
the MLR was run, the multilinear regression, only in those intervals. I see Ryan, I think, did not like my comment about it, but I see some wells where he processed, maybe accidentally, he replaced the whole well data with this MLR data, and we want to keep as much of the raw data as possible.
Yeah, we keep as
Yeah.
much. I think Ryan didn't replace the whole wheel.
So we could
But
probably do one well together through this workflow. Like we can process from the beginning, like the whole thing, from the header, and then get your feedback after that. So then I run vclay computation. Yeah, this kind of columns I just copied so that they are close to when I'm doing this vclay. I want to see quickly what was the resistivity of mud filtrate, resistivity of the mud from the well log.
oh,
Then I'm using this histogram tool to check if the especially photoelectric factor is it correct or not. Then I make vclay parameters. I actually created kind of like a universal vclay parameter setting for every formation, so we don't have to go through each formation and try to do those cross plots that Ryan was doing, just to make it a little faster.
Yeah.
And it looks nice. I mean, that universal settings. I will show you that.
Okay, good.
And then I do this multi-well batch computation, and then run mineral solver, zero out TOC in some formations where it's not necessary. Then we added this new thing from Douglas. I mean, the saturation app is created by Ryan, but Douglas came up with some parameters. So
Yeah.
I'm setting up these parameters in saturations app, and then running min solver again with the new with the RW set to 0.06, and then M and N set from a computation. So we'll go through that, and then I run oil storage computation from inside IP, which is used for frac design after. And then I export the last file. So that's and it takes quite a long time to go through all these steps. Maybe like for one well, it takes me like 2 days to go through this.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. So what I was thinking, just for management here to see quickly the results of our collaboration, we need to simplify this process to maybe phase one, just to map out all the data we have,
And
and
then
maybe we don't worry, let's say, about this whole process from this column to the right. We don't worry for now. We try to do all this like the beginning part, like collect the data, populate
just raw data, right?
Yeah, populate the Excel file, and then input it into IP if it's missing in the IP, and then make sure all the well name and everything is correct in the IP. And then we add tops, and we just quickly review like a petrophysical quick look log, instead of doing the whole interpretation. We do those facies computation, and we just quickly look through like across the different wells. So that would be phase one. And then once we finish this phase one, then we move on to phase two, which is we're going to start doing quick interpretation without depth matching. Just to run this process for each well. Once we know all the data is there, we just run everything, but we don't waste time on depth matching. We just do a phase two, where we run this workflow, because the depth matching takes a long time. So
Right.
we'll do the phase 2. We just quickly compute all these outputs. And then we do phase 3 later, much later. We go back and we'll try to improve everything. Like when we have time, we try to go to each well and then do a depth matching and rerun this process again. So that's my suggestion. What do you think?
Mm,
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking because here people for several years, basically the problem is they keep waiting for better physical interpretation, you know?
mm-hmm.
And if we go to this route of like, let's do perfect job for every well, we're gonna spend a long time for each well and not deliver anything, you know? So I'm thinking we leave depth matching to the phase 3 when we have time. And we do depth matching, but later. I think we're still gonna do depth matching and rerun this like the process. Basically, if we do depth matching, I know it's gonna. You mean like you worry that this is gonna be time consuming again, right? Like to revisit again everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I
We
mean,
need we need
yeah,
to so we need to prioritize the well first. The well
yeah,
are good or not.
right, yeah. That is the data good or not? And then also because here, for example, the geologist in here in this asset team, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
part of this asset team. So there is a geologist assigned to different areas,
Uh-huh.
and every of these geologists, they want to create some sort of decisions on where to drill up, for example, a new well, you know.
Yeah.
And so far, they've been waiting for these interpretations from people, like from petrophysics. And they cannot make any decision because they want to drill a new hole and they don't understand, do we have data? Is the data missing? Is the data bad? Is there a bad hole?
Mm-hmm.
They keep just getting the same response, like we are working on this, you know. So I'm kind of thinking for just to make sure that they are happy, we have to create some sort of like a high level overview of the whole Midland Basin, and
Yep. Right.
just as a phase 1. Maybe we do phase 2 as a combination of both, like depth matching, and we can try to see how it works so that we don't repeat the process twice, right?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, maybe we can do that, but first, I'm kind of inviting you to work with me on like the first phase of just mapping out the data. At least that one will not duplicate. It will be just once. Process will be done once, and at the end, we'll have this like one Excel file with all the information inside, right?
Cool.
So let's start with one well practically. I don't know how much time you have. How much time do we have? Because I don't want to take your Friday evening from your life. Because we can like set up. I mean, you can push me to wake up early and start early as well. I don't mind that. We can start working earlier
No,
whenever like it's more suitable for
never
you.
mind. We can
Yeah,
follow you.
definitely. I don't want you
It's
to
up to
work
you.
like. Yeah, I don't want to work. I don't want you to work late. Uh, don't.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
don't.
okay.
Okay, okay. Anyway, yeah, I mean, we don't have to like do long meetings all the time. We can do some time to time some meetings to just fine tune and see where we are, right?
And we need to make a group chat right? For
Sorry?
make a group chat in
Yeah,
MS
group chat.
Team. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do this kind of a group. Oh, yeah. We can maybe create a group chat
I think
and
we
just,
can.
yeah, we can do that in Teams, right?
Yeah.
And then we can ask each other questions. Yeah,
Right.
that's a great idea.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with one well, just as an example, and then you tell me what we can change in this process. So I'm just gonna add a new. Well, actually, I have added, but I did not. You see, it's not like I did not go through the whole process for all the wells. So I'm gonna start. Basically, there is a geologist working nearby with me. Her name is Danielle Wilson. She is currently working on this area. I think I need to show you some sort of a map so you can also. Do you have like a map of the area?
Uh, I have Midland map, but I don't know where.
Okay, I'm gonna also. I'm not really like. I don't have like a very good map. Let me try to open some sort of like a presentation from someone and just to tell you where these wells are.
How do we access to this database?
Oh, this file?
Yep, this one and
Yeah, we can share maybe in Teams
okay.
and
Right.
update it. Yeah, that's where I think I would need your help because you guys are much faster than me, I'm sure, in this new kind of digital things. All right, let me just quickly show you this area. For me, it's also like I'm only like 3 months and a half here. So yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not the best map, but okay. So there are these counties, right? And maybe for Tuba also good because you only 4 months, right? To okay, good. So this is Midland Basin area, and the wells of interest. You see, like Martin Count. So there are counties. Like this,
Oh.
each box is like a county. It's a physical county. Like think of it as like a district. Like in the state, in every state in the United
Yeah.
States. Yeah, it's divided into counties. So
Yep.
this is official county from like when people like go for a residence application, they have to put where they live. So for example, this is Martin County, this is Howard, Dawson, Borden, Midland, Glasscock. I'm gonna try to find like a better map and then share with you later. Yeah, if you, but here just quick kind of like overview. So you see like this area is something of very much interest at the moment for the company. And the thing is, a lot of petrophysicists work here. There is a lot of good data here, like advanced tools. But in this area, there is not a lot of information. And the logs are very limited. Sometimes Ryan created synthetic logs. So that's why the geologist working here, her name is Danielle Wilson, and she is basically like she's waiting for some sort of overview, like what do we have, what data do we have, do we need to drill more wells or not? And the same if you ask people like here or here or here, they also a little bit stuck.
Why?
Yeah, because a lot of I think work was done by Ryan here in this, and maybe right here in the kind of in the center of the basin. So anyway, let's move on. So the well of interest right now is this Andrews County for us, and we can just start attacking that area and try to kind of come up with quick overview. So let's go. So here actually I created like a filter for me to see this Excel file. We need to improve. This is like too many columns here. We need to actually simplify it later. So any ideas you have, you will be free to kind of change it and stuff. So I created here like DW, it's a Daniel Wilson. So let's go and let me just filter out only the ones that she's interested in right now. So there's about, it says 13 lines. Yeah, she told me like 12 wells she's interested in. So for example, if you look at this well, I didn't do anything at all. And I have an API. So let's start with this well.
Just one well.
Well, yeah, we'll just start and populate all this, and I'll show you where everything is. So this way I will also understand how much access you have to the data here and where could be the roadblock for you, you know?
Oh.
Because I need to understand, do you have access to all these shared folders or not?
I'm working on um drive C. Uh, I have no idea too. You
So basically you cannot access any of these networks.
yeah.
Okay, and what can you access? Ryan's computer?
Hard disks.
Oh, what is that? What kind of database?
Right.
Oh, okay, like a Windows folder. Okay, so he has a folder, and inside there's the data. So basically, we would need, like, do I have access to that folder of Ryan or not? Okay. All right, because somehow, like for example, if you have a new well, you don't have access. So I want you to basically go through the files just the way I'm going through, you know? So anyway, let's start and then we see, because you know better the picture, you will then tell me, okay, we don't have access to data. Then we need to talk to Ryan. How can we make sure he has it? And maybe I will gather all the like raw data and just start putting it in his folder. And then you can access from there.
Okay, I will.
All right. So let's start with that well. So the first thing is like we have this, I mean, the problem is a little bit disorganized here. So there is this server, I don't know where it's located, but it's a P drive and I'm accessing it. It's like a shared network drive where they put all the logs, and sometimes it might not be the only place where the logs are, but I always start looking here. So I'm just going here first and looking for this API number. This well, I need to find this well on the left side. So I want to both last file. So I'll create I'll open a new window. So for last, and then I'll open raster file. So let's see if we have any last file for this well. So we're going to 42, that's Texas. That's 42. Then we go to 003, the next three digits. It's Andrews County, 003.
Yeah.
So
Andrews.
And then we need to find this 38473. So I'm gonna scroll down.
38.
384.
73.
Do we have it?
384.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is it, right?
We got it. Yeah.
Yeah, this one. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna only focus on this one. So I'm just gonna put randomly now, and I'm just gonna filter that now only. So we can just concentrate on this. And let me just create like rows, so I don't like to be distracted by too many things on the screen. Okay, so we're just working with this well only first.
We need to make a map for original data, right? For each well.
Yeah, basically what I want to do is I want to create like a simplified Excel file with all the data inside, with like all the information, so that we can easily see like what we have, what is the depth, and also I want to introduce here. Remember you did something about like the backhaul, etc., etc. But I also want to put like I want to put what information we have. For example, I'm thinking to introduce a column for every curve we have.
Oh, okay.
Like, do we have PEF or is it synthetic, etc., etc. You know,
something like let me show you.
Oh, you want to share the screen? Okay.
Yes.
Once.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could share your screen and show me what you mean, so that maybe we can introduce it into this.
It is kind of something like that, right?
Yes. Yeah. This is great.
We have a backhaul quality, and we have the data that we don't have.
Right. Yeah.
Roby and fee, something like that.
Yes, exactly. Like this. I think this is perfect. This is something you developed together with Ryan.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to merge this. Only thing I don't like, Floyd, is that when there is a lot of different like sub columns, and I just like I prefer to have like something very simple, like everything in one line type of thing, you know?
Okay.
And not too many, like, because for us to do after that some sort of like a pivot table, you know? And then just play around with the pivot table and quickly make some sort of conclusions where we have data, where we don't have data. I think I always like believe that the simpler the file is, the easier after to do some sort of like processing on the file, you know?
Okay, I will adjust.
Yeah, like
I just show you.
Yeah, no, but this is perfect. I actually really like how it looks. I really like how it looks. Only I'm kind of thinking if there is any way to make like to take another look at this file and make it much simpler, you know? Like, so we don't have to click too many times, or I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. Probably you have some good experience in like digital Excel file analysis, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's continue with that, looking at that well. Let me share the screen back.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, so let's go to this again, to these two folders. So the last file, let's see what we have. And maybe I'll just like make it half screen. Yeah. So you see that that's one of the issues, is that there is a dump of all the files here. Which one is the one we need to use? So that's where I also need your help. I don't know, did you have experience with this, like looking for all these last files, or you always have like a nice last file already?
I usually use last file that have many gigabytes.
So it's always like one last file?
It's not one last file. I got many last file, but it's the same files. It's the same name. I need to choose which one is the best.
I see.
Which one is have data enough.
I see. Yeah, so here, as you can see, I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah. So let's go to this raster also. Texas 42, Andrews. The 8473.
8473.
Okay, I think it's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another challenge. So I need to search in other folders to find it. Okay, but anyway, let's start with this. So I'm opening each file and seeing what is inside.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like there is a log data here.
Yep.
And sometimes I'm hoping there is some sort of information here, like like some sort of parameters or any information about the well itself. And I see there is some information here, like total depth driller, total
Yeah.
depth logger. Okay, that's good. So we have some information. Now let's see the second file. Okay, it's also log data. Now let's compare these two. So this is well name Faskin 9.
Yeah.
Faskin 9. The depth 1665233. Yeah, same. Let's see the size of this file. Yeah, this is the same exact size.
Yeah, it's the same.
So it's probably a copy of one another. And this one is created 10 minutes later. So this is like a latest, maybe we concentrate on the latest file. Okay,
What
let's see.
about bottom files?
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Pascal 9. So here it looks like it's a mod logging data. So they have ROP and they have C1, C2, C5. So it looks like mod gas data.
Mm.
Okay, which is interesting because I want to analyze gas data later also, not just wireline logs. Now let's see the last one. Okay, this is looks like a log data. Faskin 9, the interval 167, 12,
Wow.
490. Okay, it's deeper.
Yep.
It's a deeper logs. There is, looks like it's a Schlumberger service company, and this one is, which company is this one? There is no service company mentioned here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there are some data. So there's gamma ray from density log, caliper tension, photoelectricity and pH, density correction, lateral log. Okay. Something is missing here, right?
Right.
What
Like
do I
DTC.
don't know DTC. Also, there is no like original density I see here. There is a density porosity, but they did not save the density log.
Oh.
Density neutron. There is caliper, there is gamma ray. Okay. So also the date. Let's see when they logged. This is 14 May 1999. This one is okay. So this looks like also Schlumberger logs. Yeah. This is also looks like the same company, Schlumberger. Maybe they did run one. This is run one from 166 to 5233. Then they went out and they drilled the next section. Let's see the bit size here, the hole size. So this is 12.25 inch hole. And this one is okay, 7 and 7/8. So yeah, so this is deeper.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
deeper.
this is most likely the interval we are more interested in. Okay. All right. I think we figured out. Now we're gonna use this file and this file, these two files.
Mhm.
So now I'm thinking we should do something about this. Like we have a full right. We want to do a good job, right? So I'm thinking that we need to rename and delete unnecessary files. We'll have a backup copy of all this.
Okay.
But basically, because we're gonna work on Ryan's computer, like you're gonna work on his computer, I think we have a full right to like modify and delete things there. So for that reason, I actually copied this file to my computer as well. So let me open the same thing, or
Mhm.
maybe I don't have it. So I'm gonna make a copy. Let me just go to my PC. I have project one. So I copied this, I created this last folder. So let me just copy there, and then we can work from there and just like try to map our process better. How are you feeling so far? Is it overwhelming, or you're okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe we'll drop out, right?
Come on.
Okay, good. No, I'm just joking. Okay, sorry. Oh, I already opened the tab. Okay, anyway. Okay, so this is on my computer now, and I'm gonna do the same for the raster because I copied rasters. So I'm just gonna copy this well on my computer so we can. Oh, we don't have any raster data anyway, so that's fine. Let me minimize this. So we don't have rasters, but we'll try to see. I have other places to search for it. But for now, okay, so this is on my computer. So I'm gonna safely, so I'm gonna just sort it out by date modified. I don't know, like date created is the same date it looks like. So I'm just gonna sort modified. I'm going to delete this because we have a copy on the server. So I'm okay, this is on my computer. I'm gonna just delete this. So I don't wanna confuse anybody with too many files. So I think I'm gonna come up, we need to come up with some sort of a way to rename this file. So I like to put API well and then a well name. So the well name is Faskin EE9. Yeah, so this is, I will need to provide the like official well name. For now, let's just call it, yeah, I'm gonna just close all this because it might not like it that it's open. So I'm just gonna, let's use that Faskin EE9 and we call it 12.25 inch section. So that's where we need your help with like, I don't know, like just naming convention. We need to come up with some sort of naming that we can easily understand, you know?
Mhm.
So like this one, we'll rename the same way. Copy. And I will call this 7 inch. I know it's not 7 inch perfectly, it's like 7.875, and this is 12.25 inch. But we need to come up with some. We'll check with Ryan also later. And this one we call it. We call it the same basket EE9 mod log. Only I don't know which hole size this is. Let's see. So the depths start and depths end. Where is it? So it's
Nice.
5.2 to 12. 5.2 to 12. Is it the same? No. Okay, so
No.
it must be the deeper one. Yeah. So it's a deeper.
Mhm.
That's good. I mean, I want to gather mod logs as well. as well, because I want to do some processing on mud logs later with you. So we'll do this, we'll call it 7-inch. I don't know. I don't know how to name this properly. We need to work with Ryan and Doug to see if they like the naming, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's call this wireline.
Wireline. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is also wireline. Okay. Yeah, because at the end, when we create this database with logs, people will also appreciate it, you know, that everything is
Yeah. Oh,
organized.
easy to look.
Yeah, it will be easy to understand what's inside.
Yeah.
Because that was a mess that with all these abbreviations, nobody understands what's inside
Right.
and why there is duplicates. Okay, so let's start with the first one now. Okay, wireline. And finally, get to get some information. Okay. So this we'll need to modify this file later, but okay. So last data location is the same on the server. So I'm gonna just use the same. Okay, where is that? Okay, and then yeah, I don't know if we need to do this later. We need to really look at this process, you know, better and see do we need all this information or not, you know? Okay, is this already in IP? Let's see. So I will open the IP project. Okay, so I'm gonna find this well, sort out by API number, and I'm gonna look for this. So it's 4203. What was the name again? 4200338473. 00. Okay, this is the one. All right, so this is the well, Baskin BLTE9. So it's already been loaded before and processed by Ryan, I think. So I'm just gonna try to have two screens at the same time here. Okay, so it's already in IP. I don't know, some of these steps we need to remove. Okay. But the most important, okay, so then I need to go and see history. So manage header. I think we don't need to do all these steps, but I just, for now, for the beginning, I just want to understand like who did what, you know? So I can see that Ryan started working on this well in 2022.
Yep.
Ryan Balance.
Ryan.
Then
and Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, it's the same. I think they just probably changed the username from Ryan Arbanas to RM Ban and then Ryan. And then he finished working on this well in 2024. Then there is a data tech specialist here, Haley. She did something with this file, just loaded and then saved back. Then Daniel Martinez is another petrophysicist. He loaded, saved, and then in August I loaded this well again, and I didn't do much yet on this well. just every time I'm opening IP, I think it marks like I open this database. Okay, so we know that Ryan did this work. So I put it for myself for now, just 22, 24, that it's Ryan did the work here. So I'll put Ryan Banas. Anyway, let's just put Ryan Banas in the past. Who did this? Okay, now the main part for the field logs. So I'm just gonna try to copy whatever is in the field log for the database. So I open this first file, and let me open the second file just to have them in the same tab. There's some sort of messages I'm getting here. Friday. Oh, they're asking for a meeting in 10 minutes. Anyway, we can do for 10 minutes, and then we can
catch up later.
Yeah, then we can, so it's good for the first time.
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's continue quickly. Yeah, so the company name. So the first I need to try to find the company name. So I see Energen Resources. This is basically, the first part is just everything from the well logs, raw well log data. Then well name, Baskin, field, Baskin, logging company, Schlumberger. Oh, by the way, sorry, I jumped into this. Yeah, anyway, let's decide, because we don't want too many fields here. So we'll take the final section. This is the final section, right? 7.87. So let's take all the information from this final section.
Okay.
For now. And also for the interpretation, I think we should not concentrate for now on the intermediate section, because the interval of interest is the final section. So let's just, to make it simple, we skip this, looking at this completely at this log, okay?
Yep.
We only look at final section logs only for now. In the future, if we have time, we can do the intermediate section also, but most wells just one section. So, okay, let's go. Logging company, it would be Schlumberger, SLB. The tools, so let's see if they have any information about what they run in the hole here. Because there is no PDF file, it's gonna be difficult to understand what they run. So that's where I think we probably need to drop out all these things and just maybe create like what you did, Ploy, like create kind of like a columns here where we put like let's see, gamma ray, and then like
something like that. Okay.
caliper.
I got you.
Yeah, and then we need to come up with something like either a pull down menu here, yes, no, or check mark or something.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Yeah, but something that we can easily after that analyze, you know. So something like that. Then this is a duplicate again. There's like too many duplicates. This file is like a little bit complex. I think we don't need this. I'm gonna remove. Maybe before our next meeting, I'll also try to simplify and just leave the most important part, you know?
Yep.
And then if I think you sent that file before, I can look at your file and give you some feedback. We can have the next meeting on Monday.
I will send a new file.
Oh, okay. All right. If you can send that, that would be good.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right, so
I can.
So yeah, in the IP, I can see the well, it's a G4F. You know about this, obviously, Ploy. I don't know. Tube, do you know about this abbreviation G4F? What it means?
I have I have something like slide that explain what it
Yeah,
is.
I
I
have
will
it
send
as
to you.
well. Yeah, I have it as well. I just wanted to share to know like if you know about this. But anyway, this is the way we code here the data in IP, the every well. So G4 means there is a triple combo plus synthetic delta T compressional,
Mm-hmm.
G4. And F means it's final. There is a final interpretation. Okay. I'm gonna send anyway. If you can create Ploy a group in the Teams,
Okay, I can. In a
and
team.
then I
Yeah.
I can also drop this kind of snapshots inside there, and then we can share information there between us.
Okay, fine.
So we can do that after this meeting. So let's talk for another 3 minutes, and then we connect again on Monday. All right.
Okay.
So G4F. Yeah. So we need to basically come up with this, and then let me just populate a little bit more, and then we stop for today. So next thing I want to know. Okay. So the date of the log is 14 May 1999. So
Mm-hmm.
14 May 99. Bid size. So TD driller, depth driller, depth logger, casing size, casing driller, casing logger, bottom log interval, top log interval, mud type, fresh mud, mud weight, 9.1. This is very good information. I mean, some people might think this is too much. Like Ryan might say, and all this is not necessary, but for the team here, they will be really happy if they have like everything in one file, you know. So maximum recorded temperature 178 degree Fahrenheit, and um, so time circulation stopped is 22:15. Time logger on bottom 6:50. So if you look at the date 14 May, so probably then at 6:50 in the morning, they were at the very bottom of the well with the wireline tool. But on the 13th May, the night before, they stopped circulation. So we need to compute how many hours. So 6 hours 50 minutes, and then they stopped circulation in the hall at 22:15. So that's 10:15 in the evening. So that would be what? So it's 1 hour 45, 1 hour 45 minutes before midnight on the 13th of May, 1 hour 45 minutes plus 6 hour and 50 minutes. So that's how many hours? Like 1 hour 45 plus 6 hour 50 minutes. That would be 7 hours, so 8 hours and 35 minutes. So roughly 8.5 hours. So it would be very good information to put here, 8 hours and 35 minutes. We can discuss later why this is all important.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
resistivity of the mud,
Oh,
it's 2.22.
2.22.
Yeah, mud measurement measured at 89 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mhm.
And the mud filter rate, 89, measured at, sorry, not 89, 1.99 mud filter rate, measured at 89. All right. So that's it for the well log. We got most information from the well log, and that's good to have. Then from here onwards, it's IP. All right, we'll continue on Monday.
I think still didn't available.
Okay, then Tuesday, whenever you have time, Monday or Tuesday, whenever. Just discuss between each other.
It's like 10 a.m. Central Time.
All right, oh, sorry. You still can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine for me. I mean, it's fine. If it's fine for you, we can have at least, we can meet more often at the beginning until we understand. Even if we meet for like 15 minutes, it's always good. All right, so if you could set up a meeting on Monday, share with me that file,
Yep.
deploy the updated
Okay.
file, and then create a group. So the 3 things, yeah.
Yeah, I already created a group.
Okay, excellent. All right, have a great weekend. Have a good
Okay.
rest.
Have a good one.
Enjoy your
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye, Beck. Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you to you both. Bye.
Yeah.